Hey guys, my name's Sam Binshadler. I'm in the Pali High class of 2017, and I'm here to show you how to do the budget project for Suarez Econ. And before I start, I want to pose myself as a cautionary tale. It is currently 12:35 a.m. on June 7th, 2017, my birthday, my 18th birthday. And I waited till quite literally the last possible moment to get it done. Don't do that. You want to graduate. Trust me. Without any further ado, here goes. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is pay attention to your code number. Mine is going to be 0722 for this example. You're going to need that later. The next thing you want to do is take your grade, your percentage in the class, round it to the nearest whole number, and multiply it by 450. And that is your annual salary. The next thing you want to do is take your annual salary that you just got and put it on line 1 on page 2, section 1, taxes. Then you're going to go ahead and put that aside. Then go to irs.gov. For my example, we're using 2015, so go to irs.gov, 2015 tax tables. Make sure you take a screenshot of that because you're going to need it for evidence for page 3. That is your page 3. Now for page 4, as you'll see on the rubric, you have to go to ca.gov, tax calculator. And remember, take a screenshot of this as well, because this is going to be your evidence for page 4. So when you go to the website, go to 2016 tax calculator. That's what we're using for my example. Select single, and then go to step 2. Enter your annual salary into that bar that's highlighted, and use that information for the state tax, line 3, on page 2. And as you see here, I filled out all the information, done the math, and gotten 15.6% for section 1 of the annual salary. Now pay attention to line 5. You'll see mine is $1,960. If I go over that, I'll lose 80 points. Now if you go under that, you'll also lose 40 points. So you really want to pay attention to that, and go ahead and put it on page 33 now. Next, I recommend looking at a cheap apartment that is fairly close to Palisades, which is 90272, and taking a screenshot of the ad for it. It has to include the address, the rooms, the price, and that will be page 6. Now, of course, this all varies depending upon your annual salary, but what I did was chose an AT&T plan that was $40 a month for internet, and then a phone plan that was $17 a month. I found mine on tello.com. Pretty great deal. And all you need to do is take a screenshot of that, and then you've got all the information you need for page 5 and 6, lines 1. And what you might want to do to save time is go to page 33 and input that number on line 1. And it'll say there, line 7 from page 5. Next, you're going to provide evidence for a certified car that you find on cars.com and show evidence for the distance from Pali to where your car is located. It can't be any more than 50 miles. Next, you need to find and create evidence for page 10, which is a financial calculator. You put $0 for the trading value, $10 for the sales tax, $9 for the interest rate, and a term of no more than 60 months. And then what I got was $196 per month. And that information you'll actually use for page 8. Next, you'll take the total registration fee from page 11, which you found from ca.gov, highlight it, and input it in page 8. Next, get evidence for the miles per gallon and the fuel costs. The fuel price per gallon is $3.25 for everyone. Now you can put the distance to work from page 12, extra driving, total miles, annual gas cost, and there you have page 13. Now you're going to find breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks, at least 4 meals between pages 16 and 17, and use that information to input it into page 15, lines 1 through 5, to calculate your total grocery cost, which will be on line 6. Now for page 19, what you want to do is have at least 8 items. Make sure you highlight the total and make sure you have all the evidence for every item. Now for page 20, you'll do the same thing, except it's going to be housewares. And you'll take page 19 and page 20 and fill in lines 1 through 4 for page 18. Now in order to complete page 21, you'll need evidence for a summer outfit, page 22, a spring outfit, page 23, and a winter outfit, page 24. Now, page 25 requires a lot of evidence, and you have to do the math very carefully because you're going to need it to be accurate later on in the project. Now, I can't stress this enough, and I know it's a pain, but you got to highlight and you've got to provide real evidence, photographic proof for all of your wants. Next, it's time to get a computer and a phone. Now, you can get a $12 phone or you can get a $900 phone. I strongly suggest going with the former. It will save you a lot of time and money in the future. Once you've done that, I would use either Trivago or Booking.com to book 7 nights to a hotel, plan a vacation, and make sure you have transportation. Next, go to Bankrate.com and enter your credit card balance. Make sure you do 36 months for the desired months until debt-free, and do 15% for the interest rate. Once you've done that, it's time to enter all the information for and carefully complete the math for page 28. The next thing I want to do, and this will vary from person to person, is fill out page 32. Now, keep in mind that the percent paid for savings and the investment each year must be between 5 and 10% of your annual salary. That's what your amount saved per month is. And paste the evidence below the dotted line. And now you're almost done. But before you finish, you got to do page 33 carefully, and this is the most crucial part. The monthly amount that you can spend from page 2 on line 5, for me, for example, was $1,960. When I first did this, I actually did it 3 times. When I first did it, I was about $400 over the budget, and that will lose you 80 points. Next time I did it, I was about $1 below it. That would lose you 40 points. So you got to make sure you're right on the mark. And the last thing you have to do is create a computer-generated pie chart with the percentages, labels, and there you're done. Last but not least, I want to tell you good luck. Don't screw around. You really want to walk that stage.